Hello everyone and welcome to Quality Games. Today we are having part 7 of our Aurelian Campaign in Rome 2 Total War Empire Divided, and we have secured the Gallic Roman provinces here in the west, and now we are waging war against the Palmyrans here in the east. Of course these two are the major factions that are opposing us, so after we have dealt with them, I think our position is rather strong. Of course, we may end up need to take the fight to Spain and to British Isles and to secure the rest of the Northern Africa as well. But otherwise, the situation is looking rather decent from our perspective. So, actually, we can even upgrade our weapons, it seems. Nice. And Antioch, it will be really nice settlement to take. Practically no defenses. So especially our northern army is advancing rather unopposed here. Or perhaps northern armies, to be more precise. And from Antioch, I think we should perhaps head towards Palmyra, Tyros, and then this army should take Samosata, Edessa, and so on. And while in the eastern front, they pulled back from Paraitonion. So that should be rather easy pickings for us. And since this is the general we want to keep, I think upgrading the troops is in order. Now on the other hand, we are having a bit of difficulty, since it seems corruption is running rampant. So I think we should try to reduce the corruption. We can do it with spies, and perhaps we should hire an additional spy in Rome.
What do you wish of me?
And perhaps a fourth one as well, because that corruption is really an issue. I'm not certain, can we avert corruption by upgrading these ladies here? Oh, yes we can, and yes we should at the earliest opportunity. Of course, I don't like that effect on the loyalty there. So Patrici Council, we need to do something about it at some point. Of course, we could secure promotion, but what about our provinces? Do we have any? So Patrici Council controls Macedonia, so it might be rather wise to change the edict so that we can secure the party loyalty. Oh, Legio Africana has gained a new rank. well, I don't think we actually need that. But yeah, heavy infantry is the way to go. We don't actually need too much anymore that special skill against other Romans, I think. And this seems to be troop transport fleet. So I think we can even auto-resolve that. And we most certainly can use the money. So now, of course, it's important that I think we want to have prosperity. What we want is that no other factions declare war on us until we have dealt with these Palmyran, let's call them rebels, because that's what they are. And I think we should upgrade the army there. And then we have the new spy in Rome. It should get to its duties. Perhaps we can hire a new one in Thessalonica. So with some experience, they should be able to reduce corruption quite significantly. Here, yeah, we need a bit more money, perhaps a conquest will do the trick. Do we have some abilities? Yeah, that reduces corruption. And we might have a bit bigger battle there. But before fighting it, let's secure that promotion, and that's a bit on the costly side, that next one. So I guess taking Palmyra will be quite a blow to them. At least if some kind of faction morale was included in the game. I think this would be rather devastating for that. Okay, so we are not striking there just yet, and perhaps the fleet here can join the battle soonish. What if we blockade? Will this... yeah, they will be able to reinforce. Okay, well, I guess we can auto-resolve it.
Advance, Commander.
Oh, and still. Okay, well, not standing so strong anymore. And now let's get this fleet into a new position. I think, well, yeah, let's hire those Equites Dalmat... whatever. Equites Dalmatarum. And perhaps we have some changing to do here. So, shrine to Baal Shamin. Okay. Interesting. So I think this army here should strike at Memphis, or perhaps it should head straight to Dismius Homos and to Diospolis, and perhaps this will take Memphis and then head to Judea. Do we have some technology with which to reduce corruption? Because that would be really handy. So here is our new spy. Get to work.
We hunger for battle. We hunger for battle. Ready for battle.
And perhaps this army could work as a rather defensive force.
Ready for orders. Beat the drums. Your orders. Back! Ready for battle.
Then with this army,
That path is blocked.
and it should be a defensive force because of, well, politics. On the other hand, both of these armies are more than welcome to advance. And then we need to secure this last promotion here. So I think our income should be raised quite a bit. Can we actually reduce corruption from here? Apparently not. What about here? And could we adopt? Okay, nice. And then about upgrading or leveling up those spies.
What do you wish of me?
So we are aiming for this one.
Ready for order.
How may I serve you? At your service.
Well, I guess that public order won't be a bad thing. And then perhaps we should convert that to this shrine of Solin Victus. And we have a turn. So, as you can see, the income is starting to rise quite significantly, actually. So I think Salamis will fall. Took quite heavy casualties actually there, but what's important is that we took the settlement. Tyros has some defenses.
Put your backs into it, you men! Ready for battle! Let them! The way is blocked.
And perhaps this army should move against Edessa.
Hunger for... Ready for orders.
And about politics, yeah, high time to begin upgrading those, and you can get a spouse, and you can get a new level. And one of our spies got a level. And we could even start improving our finances. Oh, Numidia is actually friendly once again.
Welcome. For my part, welcome also. And give me your...
What about these guys? Quite friendly.
Rome is, as always, a welcoming host to you.
Well, I think the friendliness there is evaporating a bit by bit. And of course, once again, we should get a bit more food. Well, actually, we are doing quite well with the food, but still. Oh. Perhaps we should try to inflict at least some damage, because I think this is the last remnant of their proper armies. At least we haven't seen any others. So let's try to hit them, and hit them hard.
Your orders?
And
Our missiles await.
those guys can begin. Let's make sure that our admiral will survive.
Artillery ships reporting.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
We must make them proud that we are their defenders. More than that, our Roman gods are watching. Make sure they are not ashamed.
And you can fire normal rocks.
Ready and awaiting orders. Support ships at your command. Ships ready. Artillery awaiting orders. As you command.
Oh, we're about to sink our own ship, it seems.
Ready. Artillery ships ready! Orders!
Okay, good.
Support ships!
One of our ships is being boarded.
At your command! Support ships! Your orders? Our missiles await your orders. Support ships ready. Ready and awaiting orders. Weapons ready! Support ships ready and waiting. At your command! Support ships! Artillery ships reporting!
The battle is turning in our favor.
Ships at your command! Support ships at your command! By your command! At your command! Support ships! We await your command! Increase speed! Support ships at your command! Hack them down!
The enemy general is dead.
Oh, that was rather nice hit. Cool. And rather nice victory as well. So we suffered some minimal losses, but I think the result was rather heroic. No arguing that. And some money once again. Well, let's focus on trade.
It is an honor to serve Rome. Commander,
Aurelian... Well, he need to strike at Tyros next.
ready for orders. Waiting for more orders. We cannot pass here. Cower before Rome.
Okay. Some last troops remaining there, but they are no help there. And of course, if we can reduce the corruption, it would be great. At least at some point. And we are starting to make some money, apparently.
Commander, at your command. Laying siege to the settlement. Our path is
Now, of course, that we have 4 armies in this region. The question is what to do with them after taking care of these Palmyrans.
Commander, let them cower before Rome. The way is blocked. Take this settlement for Rome.
So there would be those Sassanids. And of course the Armenians are holding some of the provinces that are historically Roman. We could strike against these guys here just to make our southern border secure. Then there are, well, it would be quite a journey to bring the troops here. So I think we can afford to do some of these upgrades here. Could we... oh, we can get a new spouse. Well, that's nice. We could adopt this one. And things are looking rather decent. Of course, Viri Perfectissimi are not too happy about our political actions. well, we have to deal with that if situation so requires. And by the way, I think the best course of action is actually make sure that all of these buildings are as they should be. And that seems to be the case. Actually, we can start to get rid of most of these, because we don't actually really need those. But let's wait for a bit longer. We have some additional food. Wouldn't be too bad. And one of our spies got a level. Excellent. Well, I guess we don't have too many possible retinue members for them. And Quintus Pollius has a skill here. And I guess we had some goal that we should have 10,000 talents per turn as our income. Perhaps we could hire. Oh, it was 8,000 talents. Okay. Antioch, well, that's nice. And now I think we could actually continue making these. Or that would be rather nice. Oh, that's the one we need. Most definitely.
Commander, besieging settlement. Siege to the settlement. Ready for battle. We hunger for battle.
Well, perhaps that's nice. And here... well, I guess that's decent enough.
At your command. That path is blocked.
Oh, there is the queen.
Your next command. We hunger for battle. Ready for orders.
Oh, is she able to flee? Okay. Doesn't seem so. And Hekra still waiting for our
Besieging settlement. We cannot
attack there.
escape. Ready for battle.
And well, I think our food situation is beginning to look rather decent. And we have some potentially hostile units in the area, so yep, something must be done. But overall, I think that we need to find something how to use our armies in this region, and most likely it will be striking at, let's call them potential enemies. So of course we don't want to be any kind of aggressor here. We are just defending peace. Pax Romana, that is. And I don't actually dare to sell all of those, because then I forget to build the new things I want to have there, and that's going to mean there will be slums and other nasty things as well. Okay, so what's actually our objective? So we control Antioch. Oh, but we don't have Dacia. And Galatia, Cappadocia. Perhaps we need to strike at the Sassanids. And monetary reform. Well, let's see. Okay, nice, and well, done. Perhaps law and order must be upheld there a bit, with a bit firmer hand, it would seem. Oh, that's not actually a good idea. Okay.
Ready for battle. Laying siege to the way is blocked. Take this settlement for Rome!
So much for Palmyra. So if we want to strike at Sassanids, we could begin from there. But then if we want to keep these areas, we should perhaps leave an army here, but well, perhaps 3 armies should be able to take the Sassanids, especially as we have the element of surprise. So, Aurelian can strike from north, supported by these. Oh, by the way, is Armenia its satrapy of Sassanids? So actually we are going to have 2 armies with which to strike, because this needs to defend against the possible Armenian incursion.
Any man who drops out if left behind.
Then again, perhaps we should raise a new army. Okay, so I think we are doing rather okay as it is. And of course, if we strike here, our southern border should be secure. So perhaps we will just go there. Oh, and some of the spies have new skills here.
Reporting. At your honor, we hunger for Commander.
At your service.
And here. Western War. Okay. So we should strike at Hispania. Oh, quite a bit of banditry in here. A bit surprising. And what about actually Carthage? We may end up needing some additional defenses in here at some point at the very least. So what kind of army they do have? At least the leadership is not that good. And let's see our overall objectives. So we should control Hispania and Mesopotamia. Okay, so this is exactly what we are aiming for. We need to grow our navy and our army should be a bit larger, and then we need to have some more. We need to get some more areas. Okay, so we have a rather large war in our hands. So let's take this. We don't want to leave any enemies behind our lines.
Ready for orders.
And let's see if Armenia wants to have peace.
You have my attention.
Okay, apparently not. I guess that's too bad for them.
Ready for battle.
So perhaps we will strike there.
Rome! On the move. Wipe them
And that's one less Armenian army to worry about.
march. Commander.
And of course, we can now take the city as well. And perhaps an additional spy next turn. And let's see about the politics. So, we are an empire. We don't want to become a republic. Perhaps in Antioch, or rather let's secure the loyalty of these very perfectissimi guys. And they control... Oh. Well, I think in Carthage we want to boost the politics. And then perhaps Antioch and Egypt will be rather wealthy provinces. Well, especially Antioch. Okay, and then about some characters. Perhaps this navy should be moved so that it can help in defense. Because these are rather lightly defended. Oh. And I should be checking these, yeah.
My wits and are in service to Rome.
Orders. What do you wish of me?
So I guess that's everything. Okay, so that's the Armenian counterattack. I think we need to deal with that before we can push forwards. Yeah. We are not taking any chances with the plague.
Ready for battle. Ready for orders. Any man who drops out is left behind. Ready for battle. Besieging settlement. Lay siege to the settlement. Ready for orders.
Okay. We don't need to fear any retribution from their side. Well, perhaps military is good there.
Your command.
Then about Aurelian. I think he will continue to push against the Sassanids.
Ready for orders. To battle!
So all 4 armies are doing what they should be doing.
We cannot sail there.
Of course, one question is, should we raise an army, for instance, in Pergamum? Okay, perhaps next turn. Perhaps it's the spy in here. Well, apparently not. And once again, I'm...
At your
Yes. Your orders. Ready for orders.
What do you wish of me?
The storm has raged long enough, and now, at your agreement, the softer...
I don't think so. They could of course capitulate, but I doubt that's going to be the case. Oh, and we lost our general. Well, I guess we have our final battle for this episode. Unfortunately without the general. I actually hope he didn't die.
Blood of my ancestors! That was clever! Right! Men, hold them! And then kill them! Legionaries!
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Advance at speed! By your command! Orders! Waiting.
Our general is under attack.
Your orders! Your orders! Charge! Orders! Melee troops! Legionaries! Quick! March! Sons of Mars! Ready! Jupiter gives us strength! Ready and waiting! Fire! Ready and waiting! Ready for orders! At speed! On advance at speed!
The men are wavering.
Missile cavalry ready! Your
Oh,
advance at
that's missile
speed!
cavalry.
Yours to command! Fire on the enemy! Orders! Ready! For engage! Ready waiting! Double time! At your service! By your... Archers! Take aim! Missile infantry at your command!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
For orders! Commander! Engage! Ready for orders! At speed! For glory! Archers! Ready! Loose! Archers! Ready and waiting! Legionary! Your orders! Proud Romans!
So, are we actually
Ready!
fighting at all with some of the
Our
units
men
here?
flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Charge! Ready and waiting. Take aim! Commander! Engage! Legionaries! Charge! At your service. Missile infantry ready? Fire on the enemy! Yes! Charge!
Oh, actually all of these are not legionaries.
Missiles ready and waiting. At your service. To the forward! Archers! Fire on the enemy! Jupiter gives us strength! Advance! Archers! Legionaries! At speed!
Oh, mortals.
Forward! Melee infantry ready! Ready! A quick march! Ready and waiting! At speed! Archers! Romans ready for duty! Ready for orders! Legionaries! Missiles awaiting targets! At your service! Melee infantry ready! Archers!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Oh, they're actually cataphracts.
Sons of Mars! By your command! Archers! By your command! Horse archers! Romans! Ready for...
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Ready for order! At the double! Ready!
The enemy general is dead.
Okay, good riddance.
Sons of Mars! Horse archers! Your orders! Now! Orders! Missile infantry! Horse archers! Advance at speed! We await your command! Horse archers! Melee troops awaiting orders! Commander!
The battle is turning in our favor.
Archers! Loose! At your service! Legionaries! For now! Advance! By your command! On at speed! Ready and waiting! Orders! Jupiter gives us strength! Legionaries!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Well, I have to say that's nice victory and all, but it could have been quite a bit cleaner as well. Oh, are those the reinforcements?
The enemy general is dead. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, well, indeed a costly victory. It's a shame if we lost our general. And to assassins played at that. Apparently the Sassanids don't play it fair. And perhaps it's wisest course to withdraw.
At ease, men.
I doubt we can hold this, so... But perhaps we can beat that... Oh. Then again, perhaps we cannot beat that army first.
Ready for orders.
Well, let's take a cataphract unit of our own.
We hunger for battle. Ready for orders. Ready for battle. Besieging settlement.
And we need to regroup here for a while.
Commander. Ready for battle. March.
Oh,
Ready for further orders.
well, that's quite strong defense there. Perhaps we are not going to attack there, at least anytime soon.
On the move.
Okay, so that army is definitely growing. Now we should be able to get a new family member. And what's wrong with Patrici Council? Well, let's secure promotion. Perhaps we have lost one of the edicts we can have. But let's see how... Okay, so even if there is a large number of units in here, perhaps the overall strength is rather weak. But in any case, I think this is everything for today. So thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. Have a great rest of the day. Quality Old Games out.